My name is Malcolm James, and today I will be encrypting 3 images. So I have an image here of the beach in Australia. I have this circle for my data, and then I have this mountain. So what I'm going to do is show you guys how I encrypt these. But to start off, I will go into how I encrypt text first. So first we have ECB mode. ECB is just an encryption. It's an electronic code book, and it's an AES encryption that breaks each bit of data into blocks, into these byte blocks, and then it encrypts each thing block by block with a key. So if I was to run this now, I'll show you. Here's my plain text, here's my ciphertext, and here is my decrypted message after I decrypt this ciphertext. So that's ECB. Now I have CBC, and these all work relatively the same. It's just that with CBC, OFB, and CFB modes, we have to add this IV parameter, which is just a block. It's an array byte that is XORed with the data that's broken into blocks, which is pretty simple. So now here's CBC running. It's the same message, takes this ciphertext and produces this message. Same thing with OFB mode. I can run it. You see it here. And CFB, which I can run here, and you see it. So now, in addition to now encrypting like text and strings, we can also do it with image data. So to make things simpler, for now, I'll comment these 2 lines of code out. But these uses a program that I call image encrypt. And so right now, all I'm going to be doing is encrypting the circle image here, which is here, in both EBC mode and CBC mode, just to demo how different and secure, how more secure CBC is than EBC. So if I run this, it runs, and you see now I have my circle, and inside of my cipher images folder, I have the circle in ECB mode, which you can see, ECB, you can kind of see it's still a circle. But then I also have it running in CBC mode, which is just a bunch of scattered images, so you won't be able to tell what the image was. So that's how that works. And to demonstrate this with my other 2 images, I'll just go here to get my public image 1, public image 1, and run it again. And here you'll see my public image 1 is my Christmas in Australia, which is this one. And if I open up my cipher images, you can see it here. Where here it's, it's a consistency, but it's still pretty hard. But then with CBC mode, it's just all scattered. There's no way to tell the image. And to do this one more time, I'll just change this to my public image 2, which are pictures that I got from online, and you can see it run here. So the public image 2 is just my mountain view here, and when I open up my cipher images, you get the same thing. ECB, it's still scattered, like you won't be able to tell, but for CBC it's just perfectly encrypted. And these work too with all of the different modes. So if I was to change this from ECB to my .OFB, if I can change that, B mode of encryption, image 1, and the same thing here for CFB, and I run it, we'll get relatively the same thing. So here's my cipher image, and here are my other 2 images, my CFB and my OFB. Alright, thanks for this video. I hope you enjoyed watching. Have a good one. Goodbye.